Let's cut straight to the point here to save you time. You clicked on this video because you want to learn how to mod Rush Cyberfunk, which is exactly what this video will explain regardless if you're on Windows or Linux. To make this all easier on you guys, I have some timestamps on screen now for the different sections of the video. While this will cover custom characters since they're very different compared to almost every other type of mod, this will not cover Drip Remix since that's a lot more hands-on than an average mod, and it also won't be covering texture packs as I plan on making a whole video for them. Modding Rush Cyberfunk is pretty easy, and honestly probably the easiest modding process you can get outside of a Steam Workshop game. The first thing you'll want to do is get a Thunderstore based mod manager. If you don't already know, Thunderstore is where almost all of the Rush mods are, so we want a mod manager that pulls from there. The best one in my opinion, and the one that the Rush community mainly uses, is R2 Modman, which you might already have for another one of its many supported games. If you don't already have it downloaded, then you can easily download it from their official site where you'll find versions for almost every platform including Linux and Windows. Once you download it and then run it afterwards, you'll be brought to the game selection screen where you need to pick Bomb Rush. Once you select it, you'll then be brought to the profile selection screen. Each profile you make can have its own mods and configs, allowing you to easily use different sets of mods for various purposes, like one for playing graffiti races, another for exploring custom maps, and so on. After you have selected your profile, you're most likely ready to go. You can download new mods from the online section, which includes almost every mod outside of custom characters. You can manage your already installed mods from the installed section, and you can edit your config files for your mods in the config section, which is truly how you can turn Bomb Rush into whatever you have in mind. After you have your mods downloaded, you'll be able to click the Start Modded Game button in the top left corner, and you should be good to go. However, if you're on a Steam Deck, then you might get an error saying that it couldn't find your Bomb Rush game. Luckily though, it's not too hard to fix. Firstly, your issue is that you most likely installed the game on an SD card rather than the Steam Deck's internal storage, so a simple reinstall should fix that for you. With that fix in mind, in its current state, you can really only play modded Bomb Rush in the desktop mode, which, thanks to Team Reptile doing an amazing job, actually works out just fine unlike most games. However, if you want to launch your modded Bomb Rush game directly from the game mode, then you'll need to go into the game's properties in Steam and add this long piece of text in its launch option. You can use the Steam guide I have linked below to easily copy and paste this, and the only thing you might need to change with it is what profile it will automatically start up, as it will only launch a profile named default currently, so if you change that section of the text to whatever profile you want to launch, you'll be good to go. Now that you got Bomb Rush modded, you can start installing custom characters. As I've already said a few times so far, while your mod manager / Thunderstore carries almost every mod, it does not have custom characters, as we get most of those from Game Banana. This is another big modding site for games, and for Bomb Rush specifically you can find all sorts of mods here, but the main type of Bomb Rush mod ever uploaded here is custom players. Before you pick out a new character though, the first thing you need to do is download the mod named Crewboom in your mod manager, and then run the game once. This will create the folder in your mod profile that we will eventually drop our custom players into, hence why we had to run the game once even if you don't have any custom characters yet. After that, you can make your way over to Game Banana, go to the Bomb Rush mod section, and then go over to the skins category. This is where you can find almost every custom player out, so pick whichever ones you want, and then scroll down on their page until you find the download section. Once you have your characters downloaded, unzip the folder that they came in, and you should see a .cbb file, which is the only file that we absolutely need. If you see a model file alongside some texture files, that's a Drip Remix character, or at least the Drip Remix version of that character. There also might be a JSON file, which you can edit to have that custom character replace a base game character, which will even have it appear in cutscenes. But if you don't care about replacing a base character, then you can just ignore the JSON altogether, and the custom character will just be added to the game's character list as a fully new playable character. To actually install it, open R2 Modman, go to the Bomb Rush profile that you want to install the characters in, go into R2 Modman settings, and click on Open Profile folder. Now go into the Beppin folder, then into the Config folder, and here you should see a folder named Crewboom, which is where you want to put your .cbb file, and the JSON if you care about that as well. And after that, you'll be ready to go. You can switch to your custom characters at a dance cipher, as they will all appear there regardless of if they replace the base character or not. You just might have to go around the circle a few times. If you want to be able to just straight up switch to custom characters through your phone, then you should get the Custom Character Swap app, which will not only allow you to switch to any character you want from your phone, but will also allow you to change outfits and move styles as well.